Periscopers! I am trying to share on Twitter because I'm running a little bit late. Hello, Crystal Oshan. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm like 40 minutes late today. I still have the fuzzy head. So I'll see if anyone else wants to join us since I just shared on Twitter. And hi! And so, otherwise I'll get started in just a little bit. I know, this is like 4:30-ish, right? What was I doing at 4:30? Oh, just tired. And getting off of a business call. So, thank you. Took me a minute to think about what's my spiritual practice for today. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started, even if it's just us, so we can talk and hang out. And hopefully I'll get to meet you in person if you come to the Irvine or Santa Monica readings that I'm doing for the book. My name is Monica A. Coleman. I am a professor of religion. I'm based in Los Angeles, California. And I'm the author of Bipolar Faith, A Black Woman's Journey with Depression and Faith. And I come on just every weekday and share answers to the questions I get asked more than anything else. And those questions are, what are my spiritual practices? And how do I live faithfully with a depressive condition? And so today I gave the topic of memes. And I did that because I was like, what's going on with me and my spiritual practices today? Anything I haven't talked about yet? And one thing that a couple of my friends and I do is we share memes with each other back and forth. Usually little things you could put on Instagrams, little pictures that are funny or that perfectly express how we feel or what's going on in our lives. And usually just when someone needs a laugh or something that made me think about her. So I shared a meme with her this morning. She shared one with me this afternoon. I did that with a couple friends. And I actually do it on a pretty regular basis. And of course, the spiritual practice isn't memes. Spiritual practice is thoughtfulness. It's a spiritual practice to be thoughtful of others. I've talked about having spiritual friendships. I've talked about having a team of people who I work with or who work with me, and to help me get things done. But, I can't always see all the friends I have. We're across the country or we're across a really crowded rush hour area, if you know Los Angeles. And it's a way of saying, I'm thinking about you. Like, I saw this. I thought you would think it's funny. I saw this. It seemed to really capture what we talked about or what you think is funny. And it doesn't take but a couple minutes to do on your phone to kind of be thoughtful about somebody and say, hey, I thought you could use a laugh, or hey, this sounds just like what we're always saying. And so I do think it's a spiritual practice to be thoughtful, right? And it's really great to be on the receiving end of that kind of thoughtfulness. It's kind of a high-tech way of saying, hey, I weep when you weep, I celebrate when you celebrate, I rejoice when you rejoice. Of just thinking about somebody, being attentive, caring, just like how their day might be going. And I think that so much of our lives are made up of these really small things, right? It's not this big meditative practice. It's not the longest, most ornate prayer you can say at the altar. It's not that sermon you preach. It's just these really small, everyday things that make our day, that make a difference in our lives and someone else's lives. It's the act of thoughtfulness. Because, when you're living with a depressive condition, you feel alone. You feel like no one sees you, like there's nobody there. And it kind of keeps that feeling at bay if let someone else know that they're not alone, that I'm thinking of you. And, that person can also have a way of doing that. And so I find that memes are a really helpful and easy way of sharing that. Just grabbing a screenshot off of Instagram or seeing something I saw on Google and just being like, hey, I saw this, made me laugh, thought you'd get a kick out of it. I'm a little bit crunchy, as some of you all know, and so one of the ones I shared today was this little meme I grabbed from, I think, TGIN, a company started by a friend of mine. And it said, I got 99 problems and coconut oil will solve about 86 of them, because crunchy folk think coconut oil will do everything. You can eat it, you can, swish with it, you can put it in your hair, you can cook with it, right? We have all these crazy uses for coconut oil. And it's a small thing, but I have a friend who likes coconut oil too, and so I just sent it. And we both kind of got a kick out of it right when we were having hectic mornings and we needed something to smile about. And so, yes, being thoughtful, giving someone something to smile about, something you don't have to create or dig up or be, super holy with, but just being thoughtful and texting a meme to your friend. I think there's a real spiritual practice in that, and that when we're on the receiving end of it, it's really edifying and it nourishes our souls. So that's just a couple words I wanted to share with you today. I'll be back again tomorrow. Just to remind you, and I'll try and be at 4:30 tomorrow. I don't have anything else to do. My name is Monica A. Coleman, and I am a professor of religion based in Los Angeles, California. I am the author of the forthcoming book, Bipolar Faith, A Black Woman's Journey with Depression and Faith. The book drops soon. Yay! It drops July 1. Whoa, that's me dropping the phone. It drops July 1. And if you enjoyed this, feel free to share it with your friends, your followers on Twitter or Periscope or Facebook. And just use the hashtag Bipolar Faith. And you can see if I'm coming to a city near you. Just use the hashtag Bipolar Faith and search Twitter or Facebook for it, and you'll see all types of stuff. So thank you for joining us, and I will see you again soon.